Well, we just got a new shipment for the supernatural section. Vampires, demons, gods, werewolves. Huh? Oh, I just said that we got a new... What, werewolves? Sure. Why the sudden interest? A werewolf series? Well, that sounds like fun. Is the series any good? You'll have to lend it to me sometime. Awesome, can't wait to read it. Oh yeah, some werewolves can control their shifting depending on whether they're born werewolf or not, or at least depending on whatever interpretation of the lore you're reading. But yes, I'm familiar. Why? That's correct. According to the lore, there isn't much you can do to control a turned werewolf's lunacy. Well, there is something called a moonstone. Why? Hi, I know it's last minute, but do you have the time for one last customer? I have a delivery to one of the library assistants here, and... Hello there, my bunny sweet. How's the best book fair coordinator there ever was doing? Better now that you're here. Come here, you goose. And you say I'm the corny one. True. Although, with all this crown, we should probably watch our weight. That's a lot of filler, no? So, didn't the fair end an hour ago? I thought she'd be closing up the library by now. Oh, I get you. Oh, wait a sec. Do you have anyone else to help you? I don't see... No. Darling, by yourself? Well, what about your friend Chrissy? With how much you talk about her, I figured she'd be right behind. Helping her mum. Okay, that's fair, but there really wasn't anyone else to help. Prior obligate. So they just left you to pack up everything by yourself? Bon? Oh, no, oh, darling, I'm not blaming you. Of course not. I just wish your boss would do a better job making sure you have more support instead of leaving you to do everything by yourself. Haven't they left you in similar situations before? Okay. Well, it works out anyway, 'cause your big strong girlfriend is here to save the day and help you out. Starting with... Or, actually, can you close your eyes? No, I'm not going to scare you again. Although, it was a little funny, you have to admit. Okay. I'm sorry, but truly, I'm not gonna scare you. It'll be good, I promise. Yes, pinky promise, darling. Mwah. And an extra kiss to seal it. How about that? Thank you, darling. Mwah. One sec. Wait, right here. And open. A pick-me-up drink for my bonny sweet, straight from your favourite cafe down the street. Of course I had to. I knew you had a busy day, and especially with all the planning you had to do for the event. Anything from my sweetest bun. You deserve it. Oh, shut up. I can't help it. You are sweet. And I won't stop mentioning it, so you can take as many shots as you want. Unless you want me to show you how sweet you are instead. We are alone here, aren't we? I'm joking. Darling, I'm joking. Unless... So, what needs to be done? Well, I'm going to help you, of course. Of course I meant it. I wouldn't have offered it otherwise. Bon. Bon. Do I have your attention now? Good. Because I need you to hear this next part, okay? You have helped me so much, particularly with the idea of accepting help. To quote a certain someone, I want you to lean on me. Don't you think it's time to take a little of your own advice for once? No buts. Although I will make an exception for yours, because you really do have a cute... Admit it, you know it's both true and funny. Damn it. I thought I'd made that word face go away. Hey. Hey. Look at me. Please. I want you to lean on me too, Bon. That's how relationships work. Your words, not mine, remember? Just tell me what you need, and I'll help where I can. Okay? Good. Because if you didn't, you'd be here all night, and your poor Orla would be all alone. Alone, alone, alone. Wasting away at home. No fair. You can't just kiss me like that and then drop books in my hands, even if I did come to... I'm listening. Oh, a kiss for every section of books put away. You don't have to tell me twice, Captain. Right, Bunny Sweet. What else needs to be done? Oh shit, that was the last of the books. Heck yeah, high five! I did just Kabedon you. I've been wanting to try that. You really shouldn't have introduced me to all those animes. Well, if it made you blush like that, I don't mind a little cringe. Not any more than you do, apparently. Now, what do you want to do? You want to go home, maybe pick something up along the way for food? What do you want to do? What? What is it? Bon, I'm honestly up for anything right now. I promise. I only suggested going home because, well, I figured you were tired after a long, hard day, but if you had something else in mind, I definitely still be up for it. Darling, look, as long as I'm with you, and I get to hold your hand just like this, I'm down for anything you want, darling. Just say the word. Of course I'd love a tour of the library from you. Like you said, I really haven't had a chance to see where you work, so I'd love that. Lead the way. Well, I don't know much about moonstones, but I don't think there's much truth to them having any kind of assistance in preventing lunacy. I'd probably pay no mind to it. The free seats in the gardening section in particular, though, that was really cool. Most libraries I've been to have only ever had just tips and tricks on home gardening, so it seems like you guys are really going above and beyond. I imagine it attracts a lot of the younger folks who are getting more into gardening now, right? You set up the gardening section? Oh, that's awesome! And I know you love gardening, so that's perfect for you. Was the free seed section your idea? That's so cool! Do you have a partnership with the local plant nurseries or something? They're from your garden? Oh, that's so... I know I keep saying that's so cool, but I'm so proud of you, Bon. I did notice the herb section. It's super extensive. I did notice the Wiccan section was right next to it. Was that on purpose? I knew you were into plants, but I didn't know you were really into the more, older applications. Is that something your parents were into, or just something you got into on your own? Your parents, huh? You really are a... Whoa, my God! A Dungeons and Dragons corner in the middle of the fiction section. Chef's kiss. Oh yeah, I used to play Dungeons and Dragons all the time in high school. It's been such a long time since I've even had time to play, since taking over the farm, and, well, I don't have anyone to play it with now. Really? Most people aren't super into it, even by nerd standards, depending on which circles you run in, so I wasn't sure if you'd be into it. I love you, Bon. I'll definitely have to teach you sometime for sure. Maybe you can bring... Chrissy, you must be Orla. Nice to meet you.